Matilda Van Lieferinga and Grace Rollins at Barrow School on
March 19, 2010, and we're interviewing Carlton Mell.
We're going to start off with, I guess, a few questions.
Okay. Can you tell me? Can you tell me your name, your age, and yeah, we're at Barrow.
When you attended or worked at Barrow School.
All right, this is Carlton Mell, and I'm 78 years old, and my first year at Barrow was 1938, I think, and that was when I came to the second grade.
Thank you.
What was a typical day like at Barrow School?
I imagine it was just about like what you have today. We got here and they called the roll to see if you were here, and then the teacher began to teach. But you stayed in one room and the teachers traded around so that when you had a different subject, you had a different teacher.
How has Barrow affected your job today?
Well, I really don't know. But the more you learn at this age, the easier it is when you get older. And I'd love to tell everybody, learn as much as you can when you're in Barrow School, because when you get to high school, everything's going to depend on what you learned at Barrow School. So.
Has Barrow changed since you were last year? If so, how?
Yes, it's really changed. It's a lot bigger. And when I went to school, there were only 2 wings to the building. And the last time I was here was when they had some sort of a 100th anniversary or an anniversary. And my family, everybody that had attended Barrow was here. But that's been maybe 15, 20 years ago. But Barrow has grown in building and in size of the student body.
Did any historical events happen when you were at Barrow? If so, what were they?
No, none that I know of. I mean, it was before World War II, and
was there a teacher or teachers that you found special and that you'll always remember?
yes, there's one that I cannot remember her name, but there was a Miss Fowler who taught me. And then in the 6th grade, the lady that I had thought was my aunt for years, and when I got ready to come to school in the 6th grade, my mother told me, you cannot call her Aunt Money, you have to call her Miss Smith. And that was a hard chore to do after you'd been calling somebody aunt for so long. But she was very special, and Miss Fowler was very special.
Do you have any favorite stories from school?
Not really, but there's one that I'll tell you that my cousin also attended this school. And every morning she would walk, she lived on Bloomfield, and she would walk down and come to school, and her dog would follow her. And the dog would stay outside all day long while she was at school, and when they came to recess, the dog would come out and see her and go lay down somewhere. One day, the dog came in the class with her and lay down on the floor, and the teacher tried to get the dog out, and the dog chased the teacher out. And my cousin had to take the dog outside and put him out and tell him not to come back.
That's very funny.
In what ways did Barrow change your life for the better?
Well, I think in the friends that I made, and that then went all the way through high school and a lot of them in college, and still see a lot of them today that I met here for the first time. And we are good friends, and they have influenced my life all the way through it.
What traditions did Barrow have when you were here? Do you have a favorite? Or?
I really don't remember any traditions. Trying to think, but I really can't recall any traditions that we went through. I'm sure there was some, but that's been a long time ago.
That's all the questions we have, and thank you for being here with us today.
And do you have anything else to say about Barrow?
No, but I'd like to thank you all for inviting me, and I hope you all learn as much as you possibly can and make as many friends as you can, because all during your life you're going to use both the learning and the friends. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.
Y'all were mighty sweet.